Good day everyone. We will discuss about the 10 basic human rights standards for law enforcement. This is based on the principle international human rights law is binding on all states and their agents, including law enforcement personnel, which means that all law enforcement personnel should have the responsibility to know all these following human rights standards. Number 1 standard is equal protection. Equal protection, everyone must be protected equally without discrimination. There are 3 guidelines or 3 suggested actions. Letter A, police personnel must carry out Miranda rights, either English or Filipino versions. Letter B, police personnel must be non-selective. Hindi nila dapat pinipili lang yung mga kanilang tinutulungan. Letter C is police personnel must be trained to have communication and empathy skills to any of status. Number 2 standard is the respectful treatment. Police personnel should treat all citizens, especially the victims, with compassion and respect. Also, with their utmost consideration to their privacy and safety. Standard number 3 is the use of force. The proper arrest procedures is performed during the police operation. Do not ever use force except when strictly necessary and if required under the circumstances of the event. There's a proper timing in the use of force. Standard number 4 is the policing non-violent assemblies. Avoid using force when policing unlawful but non-violent assemblies. Example here is an incident in a protest. All arrested person in a protest should just be restrained or handcuffed, be brought to the police station safely for processing. They should not experience any violent actions from any law enforcement. Standard number 5 is the arresting of persons on legal grounds. Only arrest person if there are legal grounds to do so, and with the accordance of the lawful arrest procedures. In general rule, a police personnel cannot just come and arrest someone without a warrant of arrest. Thus, it is not a quick process, but due process is observed. Standard number 6 is the detainees' right. Under Republic Act 7438, persons who are arrested, detained, or under custodial shall at all times have assistance and have the right to be protected from violence, medical assistance, or have the right to access to their family and lawyers. Standard number 7 is the humane treatment of detainees. All detainees must be treated humanely. It is Section 19 of the Human Rights Act of 2004 that it states that it is to ensure that detainees are treated with consideration of their right and dignity as a human beings. Refusal to obey unjust orders is the standard number 8. A police personnel or a law enforcement personnel must be consistent with his lawful actions and the protecting of the public. They must not carry out unlawful orders and refuse to do the order. Standard number 9 is the reporting of violations, and this is to be reported in the higher ups. To report any violations of the standards, ensure that steps are taken to investigate violations of the standards. Make sure also to have enough document or reports of alleged violations of the human rights. This is how reporting of violations.